disruption, you will be asked, we'll take a vote, and you'll be asked to leave. In the corner, please, Nancy.
I'm not the media.
You are.
No, I am not the media. I'm an event monitor.
So, anyway, that's where we're at. So if you wouldn't mind just keeping the camera on us and, leave the people out of it, I'd appreciate it. We would all appreciate it.
And I usually do.
Okay, so we're moving on there. We take care of that.
And also I was in accordance with the state code.
Well, we don't need to do that. Okay, so, anyway, thanks for respecting that.
I have a question. I talked to Nancy the other day, and she said that she has been denied getting on the agenda. And is this right, Nancy?
Oh yeah, but that's kind of old news.
Well,
No,
I would really
I've
like
accepted it.
for her to get on the agenda next month and have a representative of her to come and tell her side of the story about this
How about we let
meter
her
thing.
request that?
Well, I would like to hear it so that we can clear the air on this, because I think it's getting out of hand. It's, Chad's being
Can I say something?
attacked.
Wait, just,
Paula, have you
go ahead.
ever been asked by Nancy to be on the agenda?
No,
Yes.
we've got a policy that you request, right? This is in our,
Yes.
and so
Right,
that's the way,
procedures.
that's the way it needs to
Yes.
happen.
That was an
And when
untruth.
that happens, we'll deal with it. How about it?
I did ask.
Uh,
I asked for June. I was scheduled. I was told then, the mayor thinks you should just be in the public input, not on the agenda.
You got to speak, didn't you? This
No,
is
I didn't
ours.
bother.
Okay. All right. So, and then we'll discuss this once that comes up on the agenda.
Okay, good,
Okay?
good,
That's
thank
the way I
you.
want to do that.
Thank you, Nancy.
Then we, like I said.
I don't get to discuss this?
What, do you think it'd be better?
That's what Richard Chamberlain said we should do.
Okay, then bring it up.
Okay, we received a letter from a resident in town. And Richard Chamberlain just said that I should type something up stating the facts as I know it as a financial representative of Torytown. Torytown received a certified letter from Mrs. Sinclair requesting the town pay her $500. $450 of which she claims is extortion money paid to Torytown regarding the happenings on April 12th, 2010, and $50 for repair costs.
April 12 and 13.
I contacted Richard Chamberlain, who is Tory's lawyer, regarding this letter. Mr. Chamberlain advised to me was to present this letter to the town council at this month's meeting and address the facts why Nancy Sinclair received a bill from Torytown. If Nancy Sinclair was not in attendance at this month's council meeting, then we should send her a letter stating the same. The facts are Brown Brothers, working for Torytown, installing new meter lines, new water meters, began working on installation of a new meter at Miss Sinclair's residence. Something happened, and for whatever reason, they did not feel they could complete the work and left. They couldn't complete the work that day and left. They returned a second day, accompanied by a sheriff, to complete the work. Brown Brothers billed Torytown $500 for 5 hours of labor, 5 hours of an additional day's work at Miss Sinclair's residence. Miss Sinclair was billed $450 by Torytown for the same 5 hours of labor for an additional day at her property. The Torytown Water Project paid for Miss Sinclair's meter and 1 day of labor. Miss Sinclair did not pay for a meter and would not have been charged for labor had Brown Brothers not had to come out an additional day. Had Brown Brothers been allowed to finish the work the first day, there would not have been any need for a billing for a second date.
They were told to do it the first day. They were told to do it the second day.
I have not
You're gonna be asked to
received,
leave if you keep it up.
I have not
Okay.
received any invoices from Ms. Sinclair to justify her request of $50 for repair costs. And the Brown Brothers invoice bill represents and is directly attributed to Ms. Sinclair's, requiring Brown Brothers to come out a second day to complete the project.
Do you know what
Okay,
the
thank
invoice for repair,
What's that?
the invoice for repair,
I haven't received anything. That,
what she repaired?
what was repaired or what the $50 includes, I haven't received anything about that. So that's the letter from Nancy Sinclair. This is the bill from Brown Brothers for $500, which we then billed Nancy $450. So she didn't pay the full $500, she just paid $450 out of it.
Okay, thank you.
So that's the
Moving on.
facts, as Tory Town
All
knows
right,
it.
thank you.
Okay, you may put me on the agenda.
Next month, we're not gonna discuss this. Okay, we're gonna move on to old business. The animal ordinance. You wanna kinda give us a little lowdown on that, Jen?
Well, we had an original ordinance that covered the